Welcome to modeling addition and subtraction. So if you were to do a question like this one, first thing you'd have to do is you'd have to draw this thing over here. So -1. Actually, let's do it in black. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Now we have to add 3 positives, right? So +1, +2, +3. Now, take a look at this thing over here. So, let me just fix that. Okay, so if we have this is called a zero pair. Zero pair, right? That's -1 and a +1, which together equals 0. So we're not changing the question. Oops. We're not changing the question in any way if we're adding these, if we have a zero pair, right? It's just 0. So let me take that. If I were to cross these out, because these just equal 0, we're not changing anything, then we're left with -2. Okay, so the next question. Okay, -8 minus 7. So we'll start with, -1, -2, -3, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. We're taking away 7 positives. So we're going to need to, of course, make 7 positives. +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +7. Now, of course, we cannot just make 7 positives, right? We're changing the question. So we're going to have to make 7 zero pairs. What that does is we still have -8 here, right? But this is -8 plus 7 times 0. This is 7 zeros, which is just still -8. So if we're taking away 7 positives, we can take this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And now we're left with -8 and -7, which is -15. You don't need to write this here, but yeah, you can count that there's 1, 2, 3, that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Next question. -9 plus -7. This one's quite simple. Now, you start with 9 negatives. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. Now you're adding 7 more negatives, right? So then just add, okay? You just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives, which in total is -16, which is your answer. Okay. Okay, now -9 minus -3. This is a good question. Oh, sorry, +9. Okay, 9, +9 minus -3. So we start with 9 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're taking away 3 negatives. Of course, we don't have any negatives, so we're going to have to create 1, 2, 3 negatives. Now, we can't just add 3 negatives, right? So we're going to have to make corresponding positives. So this is just, this is just 3 times 0. That's messy. 3, this is 3 times 0. Okay? So now we can cross out these 3 negatives, and we're left with positive 9 and positive 3, which make 12, right? Okay. So we have 12 in the end, okay? The last question, I think. Let me just take a look. Yep, last question. Okay, negative 3 minus negative 2. So you're going to start with 3 negatives, 1, 2, 3, and we have to take away 2 negatives. Now, we already have 3 negatives. We could just take 2 of them away, and we end up with 1 negative, right? 1 negative. So this equals negative 1. That's it.